I mean, that's, I think, like the most, that feels like the most kind of sporting.
What kind of bow do you have?
Gosh, I didn't get to do it this season, but
Do you know the company that makes it?
not off the top of my head. I have a
You
few.
have to know.
Yeah, no, this
all
is
that stuff.
embarrassing. This is embarrassing.
I can get you hooked up.
Yeah, it works.
Okay. Do you know how old it is?